Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that if you're returning. How you doing? Grab your coffee, maybe a seltzer, definitely a snack or two, and let's get into it, okay? So I'm going to throw up a screenshot for you, okay? And this one says that Australia, with their facial recognition, is going to be rolled out under the guise for safety. And you know, it's only one step away from the social credit score, which is now also being played out in Italy. Yeah. And now on to this news. In Hubbard Township, Ohio, there's a tractor trailer that was hauling cheese. I know. And it caught fire, and it delayed the morning commute, and crews were called in, and this happened at 3:30 in the morning, and authorities say that the driver was able to remove the trailer and escape before the vehicle became engulfed in flames. And, you know, this is just, I'm not saying anything that, you know, conspiracy theory wise, because I don't like conspiracy theories, but cheese, of all things, yeah. What kind of cheese? I don't know. I don't like to speculate. But Stormy likes cheese. Anyway, moving on to this. So there is another formula recall, okay? But several powdered infant formula recalls were, you know, they were just recalled by the Canadian retailer Shoppers Drug Mart due to possible contamination with salmonella and other bacteria. And these Abbott brand products were also recalled here in the US, but they appear to have been caught at the distribution level. Now in Canada, the government warns that some recalled products may have made it to the store online shoppers in error. And there are 4 formula products impacted by this recall in Canada. They are Similac Advanced Step 1 milk-based iron fortified infant formula powder in 964 gram containers. Similac Advance 2 milk-based iron fortified and calcium enriched infant formula powder in 964 gram containers. Similac Alimentum Step 1 hypoallergenic infant formula powder in 400 gram containers. And Similac Advance Step 2 milk-based iron fortified and calcium enriched infant formula powder in 658 gram containers. Now, the Canadian government's new recall warning notes that these products were recalled on February 17th, and that they were largely prevented from reaching store shelves in the first place. However, some have reportedly been sold to online customers by mistake. So those that ordered their formula by delivery should take a closer look. But you know what I have to say about recalls, especially when it comes to this baby formula. Do with it what you will. Take it with a grain of salt. But as always, safety first. Because when the baby formula recall first happened here in the US, people went nuts. And then we found out that all of that formula ended up at the southern border. So what do? Do you listen or nay? Now, I know, Stormy, I say nay, but as always, safety first. On to this. I watched this video, okay, and there's going to be a link in the description box below, like you always know, to always go to the description box below, okay, to look for the links of everything that I speak of when it comes to my videos, okay. Now, there's this video, okay, and it's of a trucker, okay, and he is warning of empty ports and that there's more food shortages coming. Yeah. We're seeing it, we're feeling it, okay, and back in 2021, reports were abundant showing cargo ships stacking up offshore, unable to dock, unable to unload. Now, this guy, okay, now fast forward to now, okay. Reports are now coming out that the ports are empty. No ships, no lines, no cargo. So, that's not all, of course, because if it was all, there'd be nothing to speak on, yes? Truckers are also reporting that even if you can afford diesel, it's not available. It's not rocket science, common sense, basic math. 1 and 1 does not equal 3. When it costs truckers more to drive their trucks than they end up getting paid, guess what happens? The trucks stop moving. What was it? I want to say 2 weeks ago, but I'm not quite sure. I had said in a video that when diesel reaches $8 a gallon, I think that's what I said, a lot of the independent truckers, they're going to stop moving their trucks because they can't afford that gas. Imagine trying to fill up an 18-wheeler at $8 a gallon of diesel, especially when these are over-the-road long haulers. They can't afford that. They don't get paid that much. America is going to grind to a halt. That's it. Dunno. Overnight grocery store shelves. Boom. Done. It's bare. That's it. It's going to happen faster than you can say, just happened. What was that? What do you mean I can't go to the store? There's nothing on the shelves. What? What do you mean I can't go get a loaf of bread and a dozen eggs? Gallon of milk? What happened? How long have I been saying it? How long has every other channel that is of the prepared mind or prepping or whatever you want to refer to us as, how long have we been saying it? Stock up. It's not just about inflation. We told you, we've been telling you guys that this is what's going to be happening. And I've heard it. Oh, there's no shortages where I live. And I kept saying, shortages are not going to happen in every corner, in every city, in every town of America, all at the same time. It's going to happen sporadically at weird times. But now it's happening all over the world. I hope you're ready. I hope your family's ready. But that's not all. Do you ever wonder what powers all those combined, like tractors, to harvest food? It's diesel. A Farm Bureau official just described the food situation in America as teetering on the edge. His exact words: "We have reached that point to where it is very close to being a sinking ship. We are teetering on the edge right now." Now the cause? High diesel prices are making it so farmers can't afford to run their tractors during planting time. Now, the New York Post, they wrote something about it too. And they said, farmers disproportionately rely on diesel to fuel their tractors and other heavy machinery used to plant and harvest crops, burning up to thousands of gallons a month, depending on the size of their operation. Now, feeling the pinch at the pump, farmers can decide to stop planting certain crops to save money on fuel, which in turn could result in higher food prices and even food shortages. So, if you're a farmer, okay, and you've got all this land with, say, corn, wheat, barley, all different kinds of stuff. I'm not talking about people like me who have a backyard garden. I'm talking about the guys that really get down and dirty in the dirt and, with all that. Okay, this is how they make their living, is by farming. I'm talking about them. All right. The guys that, and the families that have been doing this for centuries, generation after generation. The ones that make the world go round. Yeah. All right, now it's already starting to affect restaurants. There's even a chef. His name is Andrew Gruel, Gruel. And he even said that hard times are coming. He even has ideas for fighting food inflation. He said, partner up with local restaurants to get wholesale prices. Don't use food delivery apps if you don't need to. They add up to 30% of the cost. Now here's something else to think about before it's too late. Store long-lasting food before things get worse. We've been talking about that. You can get very large bags of rice. 25 pounds, $10, Sam's Club. Pasta, oatmeal, stuff like that. Flour, sugar. Stock up, please, before it's too late. Okay? If you stock up now, you won't have to worry about the high diesel prices disrupting the food supply chain. You won't have to worry about grocery stores and their shelves being empty. You won't have to worry about hungry mouths around you because you'll already be prepared. please, please, heed these warnings that not just me, but every single one of us have been trying to say to you. Now on to a commercial break. This was sent to me, and it says, due to the near recent tragedy, it became obvious that a safer form of transportation was necessary for POTUS. And as a result, Lockheed Martin, in cooperation with General Dynamics Land Systems, have created a new all-terrain, high-clearance, self-stabilizing, zero-emissions green energy vehicle. The cost of this project is classified, but is estimated to be over $2.5 billion US. It's passed the beta testing in record time and has now been deployed. Look at this. I'm using this as a commercial break because it is brilliant. Yes. And this subscriber, she got a hold of me. She said, I was walking through the grocery store and just thinking how normal it has become to have holes on every shelf. Yeah. I was thinking about what it would look like to be full again and how foreign that would feel. I took some photos at Stop and Shop in Middletown, Connecticut. I was just thinking about how this is normal now. It's so normal, and so many people are still blind to what's really going on. She said, thank you for telling us that it's just not normal. No, babe, it's really not normal. Look. And this, I don't know how to take this at all. This was sent to me by a subscriber who lives in Australia. And it's on sale from $9.50 down to $4.75. Probably they put it so cheap because they can't sell it. It's called Meat. Meat. Literally. Positively plant-based strips. Meat. M-E-E-T. Meat. I'm not kidding. And before I go, this subscriber, she has a really good way of thinking. I love the way she thinks. You all know her as my cupcake girl. I love her so much. She came up with a way of carpooling. Her and some of her co-workers are doing this now. She said, this is a picture of me and my friends carpooling to work, because gas, I understand, gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? And, especially with her situation, it sucks. But, hey, listen, you're gonna get through this, sweetheart. I love you. You always have me, okay? All right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less. Check out the way they're carpooling.